So what happened is in the 1950s, I want to say, there was a fruit company called the United Fruit Company that grew a lot of bananas. And now we know this is Chiquita. This is actually an interesting story. I hope you can hang with me for this. So what happened is there was this fruit company that owned almost all of Guatemala. Like it owned the power lines, it owned the power company, it owned the roads, owned the phone companies. It had more authority and power in Guatemala than the actual Guatemalan government did. It ruled Guatemala. Meanwhile, the average pay in Guatemala was some of the poorest in the world. That even when you compared it to like the poverty level in America, and like a poor black family in America in the 50s, which was pretty depraved, right? It was pretty low. When you compared it with that, the average black family in America was making like 10 times as much money as the average Guatemalan family, adjusted for, cost of living and stuff. I think it was like the average income was like $30 a year or something. It was insane. And the most of the farmable land, like 80% of the farmable land, was owned and operated by the United Fruit Company. And so then this guy came along. He wasn't a socialist so much as a democratic socialist. And the other thing that the UFC was doing was they owned all this stuff, but then they would declare on their taxes